This was kind of a difficult video. I have been thinking about taping for a long while, but let's talk meds. Okay. I am in principle a person who does not like to have meds when it's not necessary, but for me and my autism it really made a difference. As you can see from my videos, I function reasonably well and I get some fun out of life. That was because after the 15 years of caretaking I was kind of broken. My mother died. She was the last one. First my father went. I could pick up my life again, but I couldn't. Okay, they said I had a caretaker burnout, but in the morning I was sitting on the sofa, totally distraught, when nothing was going on. And now I'm talking 2 years after the last person died. So the burnout of the caretaking should have been dealt with kind of by then. Totally wrought, panicking, nothing was going on. I just was sitting on the sofa. And it felt like, some people describe like having to do an important examination. But since I always was kind of a good student, I don't have that association with examinations. But for me, it felt like I should hold a speech about something I totally don't know anything about, in front of a large crowd of people who are known to be aggressive as soon as you make a mistake. That was the feeling I had every day sitting on my sofa. And that was the turning point where my family physician suggested from maybe your social phobia and some rest of the burnout is not what is going on. What do you think about looking for an option into a diagnosis of autism? And that was my turning point. I read about it and I thought, maybe not totally, of course, because I'm just in the spectrum, but there were some signs I recognized. And then the process began. And about the process I have another video, but included in the process was meds. It took some experimenting because some of the meds had side effects which were not as compared, were worse than the feeling I had. But finally I arrived at a medicine that works for me personally fine. It depends on the person, of course. So if you were looking for meds for autism, find good guidance, official guidance, people who know the in and outside of all medicines. And I will tell you a little bit more about what the medicine does for me. Oh, by the way, I'm not sweating because of the subject, but it's hot and I had to close the balcony door because I don't want to have everybody on the street listen to me talking to myself. That sounds weird. Okay, I ended up with paroxetine, 30 milligram, and I'm fortunate that's only one tablet. We first tried other ones, but they did not work for me. The paroxetine gives me, as I personally call it, time to breathe. I'm not totally calm. Everything comes in also. As you can see, I still enjoy and I'm not met out, whatever, too groggy or something. But it keeps me on a level which gives me time to breathe. And in normal situations I can then deal with little things that go unexpectedly without suddenly blocking. Of course, when there are a little bit more unexpected things, I still freeze and can't deal and panic. But in general, the normal things, I have time to breathe. And I had handles from when I was diagnosed with social phobia. Then you learn some tricks which you can put into practice. And when I was overwhelmed sitting on the couch, I could not put them into use. But now I have the calm to put them into use. So for me, the difference is sitting on a sofa, totally panicking when nothing is wrong, to taking this medicine, which I probably will be for the rest of my life, which keeps me calmer, gives me time to breathe, gives me time to deal with smaller things, and time to put the tricks and way of thinking I have learned from the social phobia, which also relates a little bit to the autism, into practice. So yes, meds, I'm against it unless it really helps people and they need it. So I have accepted, and it was difficult for me, but for me it really makes a difference. But it took time to get the right medicine at the right doses, and I still have some side effects which are kind of rare. In the beginning I had, when I relaxed in the bed, so the muscles were relaxed, I had shocks. You know, those shocks when you sometimes have, you fall asleep, when you have the feeling you're dropping down, kind of that kind of shocks. But I must say that nowadays, probably because my body has been used to it, the drawbacks are at most once a night. Versus the beginning 10, 12 times a night. So, but that is why you see that I am kind of functioning reasonably well for somebody who had an autistic breakdown and a burnout, care burnout, and kind of was broken. So I am very happy with those meds. They give me time to breathe, time to deal a little bit with the normalized kind of expected things which go wrong, and that makes for me possible to do things and to enjoy life. So it was hard for me to tape this video because it feels kind of a weakness that I can't really function without my medicine, but it is as it is. And if you come across the option of meds, don't immediately say no. Try to find a balance that works for you, and if you need meds to enjoy life a little bit more, go for it. Really, for me it is a big difference. Okay, difficult. And if you enjoy this video, please like or subscribe or respond, or maybe if you have questions, you can put them down. I will try to answer them if I know the answer. And thank you for watching. Bye.